If we get there, we might have 3% left. Stay below 150 kilometers to reach destination, but we're going at 134. First stop, Merit?
First stop, actually, I purposely didn't charge the car so that we can try.
Did you forget?
No, I purposely didn't charge it so that we can try the Supercharger out in Abbotsford. I think it's one of the fastest ones in the region.
Oh, okay.
So we're in a standard range plus, and it actually has one of the shortest ranges in terms of the Tesla line. So it has about 480 kilometers in range. So we're gonna go and try out the Supercharger. It's 250 kilowatts max here. I think they throttle it. My brother said it goes up to 1,000 kilowatts over here. It's about 50 kilometers away. We've got 95 kilometers of range. So we're gonna reset this trip to 0. All right, let's hop to it.
See you guys in a bit.
So the really cool thing with this is once you plug it in, really once you pull in, the chargers already recognize your vehicle. So there's nothing else you have to do. You just grab the charger and you plug it into your car and it'll automatically bill your account. So if I didn't have the free Supercharger kilometers, it would bill my account whatever the cost is. And here in Canada, close by Vancouver, it's about 23 cents a minute. So it's actually really inexpensive. So if it's a 40-minute charge, it will be around 20 bucks.
So 20 bucks to fill up a car.
Tank.
Okay.
So like a full tank of gas, right? So you can see we're actually quite low on charge now. We've only got 14 kilometers of range left. Sentry mode is off because of the low charge. And this warning, this battery very low warning has actually popped up. So this is the lootbox, which is a part of the Tesla app. And you can see I've got just shy of 2,600 kilometers, which works out to be this many miles. And you can get these free Supercharger kilometers by doing a referral. So you can use my code below if you're planning on buying it. And that means we both get Supercharger kilometers or miles, which is great. Unfortunately, they do expire, which is sort of why we're on this road trip in the first place. We're trying to use these up. We're gonna use about 1,800 kilometers on this trip, just so that we can try to use them all up and not waste any. We've only plugged in for about a minute or two, and we've already added 23 kilometers of range. You can see we're only charging at 167 kilowatts in terms of a rate, the power rate. But we're already well over 1,200 kilometers per hour in terms of charge, which is insane.
All right, after 50 minutes of charging, where are we at now, Chris?
We're at 348 kilometers of range. So that actually took a lot longer than we thought it would, especially with a 250 kilowatt charger. It did peak at over 1,200 kilometers per hour, but then it throttled down really quickly after that, probably because of battery temperature and Tesla just wanting to be extra safe with that. So quintessential for any road trip is road trip entertainment, right? And that's, I think, something that Tesla excels at. You've got this huge screen and they're like, what can you still do relatively safely while you're in a car, in a moving vehicle? And that's karaoke. So
like karaoke, but karaoke.
Karaoke, yes. So really the driver isn't supposed to be using it. So Jordan, why don't you go ahead and show, how you use karaoke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I never actually used it before. All right, let's see what song sing, potentially.
Yeah.
All right, I only know these songs. Solid, nothing really got away and driving me crazy.
So we made it with just a couple kilometers to spare, a little bit more than last time, 27K. We typically refuel here at the McDonald's, but today we're here at the Supercharger just by Best Western Plus. In my loot box, I've got about 200 fewer kilometers. So it actually didn't hold down right amount, seemingly, because you'll remember from the last time we checked in at the last Supercharger, it was at like 15 kilometers left, and we charged it up to around 350, 360, right? Around 350.
Yep.
So it should have been like 335 kilometers.
Yeah.
Would have been pulled down, but yeah, like I said here, it's only pulled down around 200.
All these superchargers are full of cars, of Tesla cars. So many people right now.
So we're here in Golden, BC. It's the second day of our trip. Just looking at the kilometers left, we've got about 1,863 kilometers left, consuming just over 700 kilometers in range, which actually matches up well with our road trip length, right? And we've obviously got some charge here. We're going to charge up real quick here at the Golden Supercharger. And that just goes to show that the count is actually pretty accurate in terms of how Tesla draws down your loot box. Yeah, I just thought it'd be interesting to show.
So right now we're on our way back from our road trip. We're charging up in Kamloops right now. We only had 50 kilometers left when we got here. Right now it's at 220. And my friend Chris right now has 3 Tesla miles supercharging right now. So right now we're actually paying to charge. The current session at the moment is $6.16 for I guess roughly 170 kilometers of charge. $6, that's pretty good. Right now we're at 71 kilowatts and 520 kilometers per hour. Alright guys, so right now we're still on the way back down from Kamloops, but as you can see over here, the supercharger at Merritt, apparently it says reduced service, but on my friend's brother's car, it says it has been closed down or in service right now, so we're trying to make it all the way to Hope. And that's our hope to get home. Yeah, so Hope, it's quite a bit far away. It's gonna take us, when we get there, we're gonna have 6% battery left. We turn off the AC for now, save some battery, unplug all our electronics. Yeah, hopefully we can make there in time and don't have to push the car home. Alright, so we're still, how far? 78 kilometers till we get to Hope. If we get there, we might have 3% left. But sometimes the Tesla will give you a warning, say please drive under 120 kilometers an hour to get to your destination on time. But right now, oh, over here, see? Stay below 150 kilometers to reach destination, but we're going at 134. Alright guys, we made it to Hope. Whew. Oh. Okay, let's see. Okay, how much do we have left?
We have 21 kilometers of range, so actually, a decent amount. What it was speculating was we would have when we started out from Kamloops, was that we would come down here, potentially ending up with 20% of battery life, right? And I guess because of temperatures, because of driving habits, we'll say, it did decrease all the way down to 3% in terms of surplus range by the time we got here at Hope, which left us with maybe 5 or 6 kilometers, right? So what we do have is, the 18 to 20 kilometers of range, which is great. Nothing to worry about. You guys were sweating for nothing.
Hey man, at one point it was 58 kilometers left and 58 kilometers to get there.
Yeah, and it was under for a little bit too, but hey, we made it! Yeah!
We made it.
All right,
nice job.
Time to go to the washroom. In total, we did 2,147 kilometers, 1,400 of those being with free supercharger miles from Tesla. Thank you, Tesla. And now we're safely back home. What do you think, Jordan?
It was lots of fun. Thank you for Chris for driving. Jackson already left, he already went home. Super tired, we dropped him off. And yeah, if you guys like our videos, like our traveling vlogs, our hiking videos, stay tuned for more. Like us, subscribe to us, and stay tuned.
See ya.
Good night guys, thank you for taking a break with us.
Take a break.